What's up? What's up? Alright, peoples. I have put in the comments, asked if y'all would like me to do a credit card video, and I got a lot of feedback saying that they, y'all want a credit card feedback. So in this video, I'm actually gonna give you a lot. It might be over 20 minutes. I try to do my videos around 20 minutes, but this one might take a little bit over 20 minutes because I got to break down all these cards. So, let me get into what this video is going to be about before I even go into all these websites. So, how I was able to build my credit and have a 800 credit score was I of course I have credit cards since I was like 18 years old, and I used my credit card always, responsibly. So, I'll use it, wait a little while, pay it. And when I first got credit cards, they didn't even have the type of rewards that are out right now. And it came to a point where I was kind of like on a standstill. I was on a standstill for a couple of years because I didn't know what I know today. And that's why I'm going to share this knowledge with y'all because I read a couple of books, and there was this one book that I read to where I learned how to, one, grow your credit score, and two, never pay interest on a credit card again. And I'm sure most of y'all are like, well, how can you be able to do that? Being that, um, you know that if you do get a card, the interest, they'll probably say no interest for like, in the beginning, it was 8 months, then 12 months. As your credit score gets better, they wind up giving you 12 months, 15 months, 18 months, 20 months, and stuff like that. And once you reach that point, that's where you start learning that you could do that on a repeat mode, on a cycle, where, like, as y'all can see, I'm pretty sure, like in the beginning of this video, I show you all the cards I have, right? And out of those cards, I only probably will keep, well, let me not say only, but like the last two, I will probably remove. Or let me not say last two, I'm sorry. Out of all of them, two of them will be removed when I don't get the rewards that I want. And that's the key word. If you pay attention to what I just said, I don't get the rewards I want. Okay? You are the customer. You the one that's supposed to be satisfied. You are not supposed to be in debt in paying credit cards. You should not supposed to be looking at a credit card as your paychecks is going straight to that credit card. That is a no-no. So if you're not responsible enough, then pretty much this video is not really going to help you out. But if you are responsible and you need a little guidance to where you want an 800 credit score, and at the same time you want to never pay interest again, then stick with the video and continue watching. So before I get into all these cards, I'm going to tell you, um, how I do it. Like I said, once those rewards is up, I close out two cards. Now you're probably gonna look at it, hear that, and say, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! If you close out two cards, doesn't that bring down your credit score?" It does. It'll bring down your credit score about 6 points. You know, not that crazy. But guess what? You open up another credit card with 18 months zero APR or even a transfer, and your score goes right back up. So sometimes, you know, my credit limit is high, so the first cards, like not the first, but my last cards that I apply for, they mean nothing to me. And why do they mean nothing to me? Because the simple fact that they're not even a year old. See, so you want to keep those cards that you have for a long time. That's the key. That's the secret right there. So most of my cards, because I found out about this, maybe 3 years ago, let's just say, most of my cards are already aged. I have cards that's 10 years old, 12 years old, 15 years old. I have cards that's already aged. So those cards I keep. I don't mess with those cards. But any card that I apply for now, and I've been doing this for no, I've been doing this for 2 years. Any card that I apply for and they a year old, I close them out because they mean nothing to me. And again, they mean nothing to the credit bureau. Why? Because even the credit bureau looks at your older cards, the one that you hold most value with. So as long as you're building that credit score, and once you get to like a 800, 815, you know, that's when you're able to play with more. That's why I play with them, because my score is always 800. I close these cards out and they're still 800. So that's why I decided to make this video, because I want to show y'all the secret. So the secret is right here. Let's begin. So let's begin first with Capital One. Capital One, when you want to apply for one of these cards, and I'll have a link below if you would like to apply for these cards. They have pretty good stuff. The unlimited, they give you $200 cash back, $200 cash back. No annual fee, which that's what you want. You want no annual fee, right? So I'm gonna tell you something what's crazy. I have I believe both of these cards. I have a regular Freedom, and I have a Freedom Unlimited. They winded up sending me stating that I could get this card and I'm already approved. Not pre-approved. I'm already approved. And I didn't take it because one, it's an annual fee of $95, right? The eight eight 80,000 points, of course, is that a little good, yeah, but it's not really benefiting me in no way where I get like this. Sometimes you gotta see these cards, and sometimes they trap you. They want to grab you and trap you, and you don't want that. You don't want them to trap you. You want to trap them. So here I would just look at these two cards right here, which is no annual fee, right? um and let's compare them. I want to compare them. So compare cards. And here you're going to see what I mean by the APR. See, APR, zero APR for 15 months. Zero APR for 15 months. So they both zero APR for 15 months, which is good. The only difference is that I feel the Freedom Flex is for beginners, or maybe you got maybe like a 600 credit score and stuff. For unlimited, you're gonna need, I think, 700 credit score or above. So they both give you points. I'm not gonna get into all this, but I just want to break down something. This is the key word, the key words right here. The APR, zero APR for 15 months. You know what that means? That means you could go, you could spend your money, you could pay yourself, and you're basically using their money, but you're not paying no interest fee. Okay? So that's why I said this is for the people that are responsible. So if you're responsible, you could use this card and you're not paying extra for a whole 15 months. Now, it's not to say max the card out and wait to the last month that you have and then try to pay as much as you can, because that's where they catch people. If you use the card and you're not able to pay off what you used in 15 months, all that interest accumulates. And if you don't pay it in full, they hit you with that. So you don't want that. What you want is, you want to, obviously, this is your reward. You want to use the card in a month. And let's say it might take you 2 months to pay it off. Well, hey, you know what? I didn't have to pay an interest rate for 2 months. It might take you 6 months. Maybe you want to do a big, um, you have a big purchase that, it might take you 6 months to pay off. Well, guess what? You got 6 months without having to pay interest. So that's the whole reward of looking at these things. Now, this is Chase, right? So let's go to Capital One. We're gonna go to Capital One, and we're gonna go down here. So here, it has no transfer fee with this transfer APR, right? No transfer fee with this transfer APR. So you want to look at that, because this is where you go in the next step. Now, let's say you do max it out, right? You do want to max out your card. You maybe, is happy and you got hype. It happens. It's cool. But guess what? Now, when those 15 months is up on this Chase card, now you open up this card before that 15-month period, right? And you just do a transfer fee. You do a transfer fee, and guess what? You're gonna pay like a little 3% uh, fee, which is not much, compared to the interest rate that they will hit you with. Um, and you pay the little fee, and then guess what? You have, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, they have another like zero, like 15 months APR. Oh, it is right here. Matter of fact, yeah, the APR, no transfer fee. So that's what you want to look for. And this is for every card. Believe it or not, it's crazy, because even this card's student travel. You don't want to travel. You just want a regular card. So let's see. 0.8 intro APR for 14 months. And then see here it says, for balance transfers, 3%, which is not bad until August 10th, 2021. So that's not bad, because it's giving you time to do the transfer. If you do, you don't want to pay the interest on another card, and it's giving you some time to pay this off. And then once you're able to pay that off, now you use this card for the 14 months with no interest. So all it is a cycle. It's a cycle, that you continue going around. Now, this one you see, it says 18 months, no interest, which is great. That's almost 2 years that you don't have to pay interest. Okay, and I believe they also, most of these cards, when you sign up for them, they automatically allow you to do like one balance transfer. So you could just transfer um from one credit card to the next, and you could continue on not having that interest pile up. You see, and that's the whole key word. Now, American Express. Ooh, American Express, you can't do that with, unfortunately, because American Express, they're all about the Benjamins. They're all about their money, right? So the only good thing about American Express, what I'll tell you is that it does help you build your credit. Um, it does help you build your credit. So, but as you can see, you see annual fee 250. This one has no annual fee. I believe the blue cash card is the good one. Earn 20% back on Amazon.com purchases with the first 6 months. So they got pretty good rewards, but you see zero annual fee for the first year and then $95. So they all about their money. They all about, if you're trying to build your credit, unfortunately you got to pay to get that credit build. I thank God I didn't have to do that because, like I said, I had a credit card since 18 years old. But let's say you want to build your credit pretty fast, right? So American Express card would definitely help you build that credit score pretty fast. They have, I believe this one was a good card too, Blue Cash Every Day. So see, it's no annual fee at all. Um, you're able to get $300 back if you spend a certain amount of money, I believe. So they got good stuff, but they don't have zero APR, as you notice. They don't have zero APR. They're not gonna have where they give you a choice to do a transfer fee. So that's I pulled it up just so you could see that they do have good rewards, but if you want to do things as far as you see here, zero APR for 15 months. You're getting unlimited reward cash rewards on purchases. They even pay you when you spend $500. So you spend $500, they give you $150 back. So basically, you're only spending, what's that? 350. So you know that's what you want to go for. Like these type of rewards. Why would I want to go with a American Express that's not even taken everywhere? Mind you, it's not taken everywhere. But why would I want to do that if this is what's going to help me build, and also this is what's going to keep me debt free and not wind up paying the banks. The banks is helping me. I'm not paying the banks, so the bank ain't gonna hurt me. I'm gonna use them for what I could use them for. And like I said, I always the last two cards. Like I just got this card. I just got a Will Fargo's card. Do you think I'm keeping that card? No, not happening. I'm not keeping it because it's not a worthy card. So I will not be keeping this card. Once the which one I have? I believe I have a platinum one. Oh, I have this one down here. Yeah, 18 months. Once the 18 months is up, I close the card out. I look for another card that maybe has 18 months. And all these cards, when you're, I believe, above like 750, they always hounding you. They always sending you mail and sending you promotions and all that stuff. So even if you close the card out before, they still gonna send you a promotion of another card. It could be that same card that you used 2 years ago that they send you that. So I'm always my trick is I'm always looking for the 18 months APR because that's what I want. I want the longest one because I want to use the card. I don't want to worry about interest. And let's say it may, maybe I want to use it and I want to pay it off in 2 months. Well, I could take my time in no rush and pay it off in 2 months. So, that's the trick here. The trick is once you build your credit to a certain level, whether it's 650, whether it's 800, another thing I will tell y'all, if y'all already have your house, if you already have your car, then you good. And not even that, like I said, if you have an 800 credit score, a 750 credit score, you don't got to worry about that. But if you have like a 650, 675, then I wouldn't recommend this because you want to build your credit. So definitely you want as many cards as you can get till you build that credit, till you able to see that what, all right, I'm above 50K in credit in your credit line. Then you could be able to play around with these things and not let the bank play around with you. While you building your credit, unfortunately, the bank is gonna play around with you. But once you build your credit, you gotta learn to play with them. Don't let them play with you. And that's why I made this video. I will have, I believe I have what you call it. I believe I have a link for Chase, if I'm not mistaken. So I will leave it in the descriptions below. But definitely, I hope this video helped you out. Like I said, if you don't want to pay interest, stop paying interest. Stop paying these banks. Don't make these banks rich. You use them to your advantage. So, I have not even been in debt, to be honest with you. It's crazy. In so long, because I knew how to play around with these cards, and I knew how to, not be in a situation where, oh, if I'm not able to pay it, now they hitting me with a $25 interest fee, or they hitting me with $100 interest fee. Because when they hit you with that, that's basically like a revolving door, meaning your debt is always going to be there and it's always going to get accumulated. So you don't want that. You want to make sure that your debt is not being accumulated and that you are able to pay this off at a timely manner. So let's say, something might happen. You might have an emergency where you need to spend 3 grand. And with your job, you could be able to pay that off in 3 to 4 months. You know, well, if you need a 3 grand, 4 grand, and it takes you 3 to 4 months with interest, that is gonna take you 5 to 6 months. So you don't want that. Why pay extra for something when you could pay it in a short term? So definitely, I hope y'all did get learn something from this. If y'all did, smash that like button, give it a thumbs up. If y'all haven't subscribed, subscribe. Set your alerts up for more videos. I'm always coming out with videos. Every time something comes to my head, I make the video. My next video, it might be on SafeMoon. Who knows? But yeah. But I hope this video helped y'all out. Before I end the video, I do want to let y'all know another thing. If y'all do have a LLC, if y'all have a small business or something, this is another good thing. I mean, you can't really do this trick with that where you won't be paying interest, but best believe you could build your business credit. So, with Chase, they have, I believe, Chase Inc., if I'm not mistaken. And business credit cards are the best because you could have 8 credit cards, personal credit cards, right? And they accumulate like 50K, 60K, right? Well, you could have one Chase Inc. card business that is 50K alone. If you have a Chase Inc. card and they giving you $50,000, you could do a lot with that. So I'm gonna put you on to something that obviously no one put me on. I learned all this on my own. So right here, this is a business credit card, right? And this is the best thing about it. So let's say you own a business. Let's give an example. Beauty a beauty shop, right? Do your hair and stuff. This business credit card, let's say they give you 50K, right, for having a business account. They give you zero APR for 12 months. They give you 12 months, zero APR. They're giving you 12 months to have that opportunity to grow that small business. And then you could pay off, what you used. 12 months for a small business, I think you could be able to pull that off. So, that's another thing a lot of people don't put people on with these credit cards. If you have a small business, I definitely highly recommend getting a business card, because once you get the business card and they start you off with something, it's always going to go higher. So you'll get 50K the first time you open the card. Let's say it takes you 12 months to pay off, let's say you use 40K, right? And you pay that 40K. When this 12 months is up, now this is not for you to close this card out. You don't close this card out. This is a highly valued card. So, but let's say after the 12 months, guess what? they will probably bump your credit to 75,000 or sometimes even 100K. So definitely always look into business credit cards more than using personal credit cards for businesses. I wouldn't suggest using your personal for businesses. Definitely get yourself a business card because they give you massive credit increases that could definitely help you grow. They have a good one, and I mean American Express is good when it comes to business cards because they the ones that give you like crazy. I'm trying to find the cards here. Of you all business credit cards. They're the ones that give you crazy amounts, and they could give you crazy amounts in the beginning. So definitely, I mean the price is a little high, but this is for businesses, so it's a different story. $300 is nothing if you own a business and your business is doing good. But even this card right here, the gold, they will probably give you like 150K. You know, 150K, I could do so much with that and definitely, grow my business with 150K. So the annual fee will be nothing to me. Plus, they give you a lot of rewards. Like they're so good. Business credit cards with American Express are one of the best. I love their rewards. So they give you definitely, you see, yeah, after you spend $10,000 on eligible purchase, they give you 90 um, thousand member rewards points, and that's basically like, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's like $1,200 they give you back. So that's definitely something to look forward to. If y'all don't know about that, but definitely look into business credit cards. Now, like I said, I didn't want this video to be so long, so I gave y'all a little extra at the end. Again, please, if y'all found this helpful, smash that like button. Please don't forget to smash that like button. Thank y'all for watching, and definitely I will come out with more content. Okay, I see y'all on the next one. Peace.